Namaste and welcome to Ideas in Motion, the podcast where we explore thoughts that shape our world. I'm your host, Arjun.
And I'm Rohan. It's great to be back, Arjun. On my way to the studio today, I found myself thinking about my old school art teacher, Mr. Verma.
Oh, yeah?
He
What
did-
about him?
He wasn't just about teaching us to, draw a perfect circle or shade a cube correctly. He taught us how to see, how to find the art in everything around us. It was a completely different way of learning.
That's a fantastic memory and honestly is the perfect entry into our topic today.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I shared an article with you that I think you'll agree it captures that exact spirit.
Okay.
It's titled The Teacher Who Teaches How to Learn.
Ah, yes. The one by Meeta Zaveri.
Yeah.
I was completely drawn in from the very first paragraph.
Right?
That line about the teacher's gentle smile and affectionate gaze, starting in an unspoken dialogue.
Wow.
It's so true, isn't it? That silent connection can just set the tone for the entire day.
It really can. And look, this isn't just a standalone article.
No?
It's part of this brilliant project called Balmurti Online.
Oh.
I looked them up. They're managed by the Unified Growth Foundation.
Uh-huh.
And their whole philosophy seems to be about this kind of progressive, heartfelt education.
You can absolutely feel that depth of thought. What really stood out to me was the central metaphor of the teacher as a sculptor.
Yes, me too.
The idea that a teacher doesn't just, pour knowledge into an empty vessel, but uses the key of empathy to carefully chisel and reveal the unique form that's already waiting inside the stone. I loved that. It's not about forcing a shape, but about deeply understanding the stone itself. Right.
The child's likes, their dislikes, their strengths, even their hesitations.
Right.
And then just gently guiding them.
And the article makes it clear this isn't guesswork, It requires real training in child psychology. This ability to read the room and map your teaching to the emotional state of the classroom.
Yeah.
In today's world of standardized tests and rigid curriculums, that feels revolutionary.
It is. It's about swimming against the current. Meeta Zaveri writes like even a teacher's failed experiments are valuable.
Right, the process.
Exactly. The process isn't a one-way delivery.
No.
It's a continuous dynamic cycle of the teacher and student learning together.
That's the core of it, isn't it? That
Yeah.
collaboration. It reminds me of the two methods for fostering creativity that the article mentions.
Right. So the first is giving a clear, defined project. And the second is just providing a pile of raw materials and letting the child's imagination completely take over. What's your take on that, Rohan?
I think both are crucial, actually.
Okay.
The first method builds confidence, the ability to execute a plan.
Sure.
But the second one, that's where the true magic happens.
Yeah.
That's the blank canvas. It's where a child learns not just to make something, but to think, to plan, to innovate from scratch, and to ask questions. The article says the curious mind will inevitably demand answers, and the teacher's real test is to support that curiosity without dominating it. Exactly. To be a co-adventurer in the learning process. And that leads to my favorite line in the entire piece. This idea that this kind of teaching isn't about the simple logic of 1 + 1 is 2. It's about embracing the possibility that with creativity and emotion in the mix, 1 and 1 can equal 11. Goosebumps. It just completely reframes the goal of education. Totally. It's about unlocking potential, not just memorizing facts. But with that beautiful idea comes a massive responsibility.
Yeah.
The article points out that for a very young child, the teacher often becomes an extension of their parent.
That is so true.
And children do what they see.
Yes.
So a teacher's character, their language, their patience, their values, it's all part of the unwritten curriculum.
Wow, that's such a powerful thought. They are not just teaching subjects.
No,
They are, as the article so beautifully puts it, nurturing the health of society.
absolutely. It all comes back to that central, profound idea from Meeta Zaveri and the Balmurti Online project, which is that to truly educate is to lead a child towards self-discovery, to teach not just history or math, but the art of learning itself, a lesson that lasts a lifetime. Perfectly put, Ardun. And on that note, we have something to leave our listeners with. Now here's a question we'd like you to think about. Beyond marks and report cards, what is the one single lesson a teacher gave you that you still carry with you? Think about it. Maybe even reach out and thank that teacher if you can. On that reflective note, that's all the time we have for Ideas in Motion. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time.